friends, welcome to my channel. I'm Laura Ray, and today we are going to have so much fun because I read an article recently that I've been waiting for a long time, and the article said full makeup is back. Game on! I've been so excited since I read that because we've been in a minimalist kind of vibe for the past few years with makeup, and I love that look. I wear that too, but full makeup had been pushed aside, and I think it's just so much fun. It is great to play around in the colors and explore our creativity. So today I decided I'm going to go from this to this. So if you've been missing your bold lipstick or your big eyeshadow palette you used to love, it's time to dust those things off, and you're in the right place. I saw online that L'Oreal came out with this Lumi Glotion, and I thought it was something new. I sort of got tricked. It's actually the same Lumi Glotion, but in the extra large size. Let me show you the regular size versus the new tube. That's good news for many people, especially Martha Stewart, who goes through a tube a week of this. But some of us like to put it on our legs, our arms, and this tube just isn't enough. You can go through these super quickly. So I was excited when I got it, and so it's the same great formula, but in a larger size. And I've been wearing it as a primer. So today you'll see me put it all over my face. I love this. I'm using the shade medium. Now I used to buy it in light and only used it like here in the cheekbone area. But when I saw so many people using it as a primer or just wearing it alone, wearing that with some blush maybe and some mascara, I love the look. This covers up the redness that I have. Now I have some broken capillaries around the nose that this doesn't quite cover, that you would need maybe a little concealer for, or foundation. If you're wearing that, then that might be enough. But this is absolutely fabulous, and I'm so glad that it comes in an extra large size now. So for me, part of a full makeup look is a little bit of glow somewhere, either underneath the skin, mixed with moisturizer, mixed with a foundation. I even like a little glow on the arms. I'm wearing a jumpsuit today, and I just love that little extra glow, or on the chest. It just brings light to the whole body. I had some comments recently asking me to try the She Glam foundation, so I purchased it. It's their Complexion Pro. This is a long wearing full coverage foundation. Now, I have talked in many videos how I've gotten away from full coverage, and I use a lot of times a tinted sunscreen, those types of things, and I'll continue to use those. I'm not going to go full out every day, but I am loving this, and I really love it with my Stands Out sponge. This looks so beautiful over the L'Oreal. I love the look that it gives, and being that I'm putting on a smaller amount because I've got the L'Oreal underneath, that covers a lot of my redness that I'm trying to normally cover with foundation. I didn't even use that much foundation. One thing I love about the She Glam foundation is at the end of the day, my skin still looks the same. So this just goes to show you, you don't have to spend $50 or $60 to get a beautiful look from foundation. Today I wanted the eyes to be the star of the show, so I went ahead and put my lipstick on first, and I am loving this. It's actually not lipstick, it's a lip pencil and gloss from Fenty. They came out with this kit for the holidays. It's limited edition, but it has one of their top lip liners, which is Riri. This is a beautiful rose mauve shade. I love it on its own. One thing I would recommend if you don't have one is a good lip brush. This is one I bought recently from Jane Iredale, and by the way, I'll have everything linked beneath the video. Just hit the more button twice and all the links are there. But this makes such a difference when I'm applying lip liner, lip gloss. I just love it, and it cleans off so easily, and watch this. It just closes up. I love this for my purse. You know, there are a lot of these lip brushes that are just a brush on their own and they have absolutely no cover, and there's some with covers that are separate. This one is retractable, and it's just so worth it. I think it was around $15, and money well spent. I'm just using it all the time now. But the gloss in the kit, let's talk about that. And it's a holographic. The actual name of the gloss is Grape Splash, and it has a slight grape, sort of Jolly Rancher-ish kind of scent to it, but it's beautiful. You could wear it on its own, but I love it over the Riri lip liner. So I'm glad I bought this. This really just pulls the whole full makeup look together when you have your lips done and they look like they've been done. It looks like more of an effort than typical things like I would wear a balm a lot of the days. And I think this just has a more polished look to it. One thing I didn't show today is doing my brows, but I used the NYX Blade and Slade. I love this pencil. It's a microfine, but it's creamy enough where you can really create hair that isn't there. So this has become a favorite. Blush is always a big part of any makeup look, whether it's minimalist or full-on makeup, but I am really enjoying this brand new one from Revolution Makeup. This is their Bouncy Blush in Bouncy Berry, and it's such a gorgeous shade, perfect for fall. You could have this one blush, and I feel like it would be enough. You don't need to have so many blushes. This goes from like a cream to a powder finish, and this is so long lasting. A lot of the cream blushes I try out just don't last through the whole day. I recently tried this one here from Rhode and I love it so much, but it did fade towards the end of the day. This is super long lasting and very affordable. To me, when I think full makeup, I definitely think highlighter, and a lot of times I've stayed away from highlighter because I just thought it looked too much. But I recently bought this one from Sachu. I talked about their liquid lip liner, remember, where you peel it off the lips? Well, this same company came out with this highlighter. This is called Liquid Glow Stay-In, and I bought the lighter shade. I bought Aura Glow. I love this. Now you can wear this underneath your makeup just like I did with the L'Oreal. But today I chose to just put it on the cheeks and it's beautiful. It does come in several shades. Now what's unique about this as far as the packaging is you can see the product here. You can do it with a pump or with the doe foot applicator. Either way, I think that's genius that they offer both. This is a glass bottle, super sturdy, but again, talking about the product, I love it. I think this gives a real lit from within look. Now let's talk about the star of the show, the eyes. Morphe just came out with a new palette, and you know, if you watch my channel, I've been raving about their eyeshadows for months now. Well, they came out with a new palette called the Naughty Palette, and look at this luxe packaging. It looks like Natasha Denona, doesn't it? But for a much more affordable price, if you love the berries and the mauves and taupe, you're going to go crazy over this. This is absolutely stunning. The formula blends so easily. What I love is the shimmers look great on my mature eyes. Some shimmers I've tried look thick. They make my eyelids look more crinkly and wrinkly. These do not. There's some ingredient in these that makes them to where they lay beautifully and make the eyelids not look creasy. So I do use a primer. Today I use the Thank Me Later from Elizabeth Mott, and then I put on the shadows, and I blended a bunch of them together today just to have fun and be creative. But I love the look, how it turned out. These shadows are just, to me, the best affordable shadows out there. This eyeliner's been out for a short time. It's from Maybelline. It's their Maybelline Tattoo Studio Dip Ink, and this is in their burgundy shade. What a great way to add color. If you don't want to do so much drama on the eyes, you could just use a colorful liner. That's a great way to bring attention to your eye color. I think eyes are beautiful to highlight on your face. The first thing I notice when I meet someone is their eyes. I would say the second thing, their smile, but the first thing is their eyes. So a liquid liner like this can give you color without doing all the eyeshadow and bring attention to your eye color. For mascara, I'm using the brand new one from CoverGirl. This is their Lash Blast Bond Mascara. Recently, my husband and I went on a little trip, and what I found was in my makeup bag, I was missing my mascara. So I had to go to the drugstore to pick some up, and it was so much more expensive than what I pay on Amazon, but I bought it and I loved it. So I used this for a while just exclusively. And what I found is my lashes felt very nourished. They just looked better. They looked healthier than they were. This bond mascara over time is supposed to improve your lashes. So that's what I noticed in the time that I've used it. So I continue to use it, but I like the way it keeps my lashes lifted. I didn't curl my lashes today, and I really don't like curling my lashes very much. So this keeps them curled. It's not clumpy. So I'm really enjoying it. Everything is linked down below the video. Thank you so much for shopping those links and supporting my channel. And if you're not subscribed, I would love to have you as a subscriber. We have such an amazing community of women here that build each other up and support each other. So we would love to have you here. I hope you all will have a blessed and beautiful week, and I look forward to speaking with you in the comments below.